So while I'm in this process of calming myself down and using this technique, um, the problem was letting me know that you need to find science. People love science. They don't just say, "Hey, this worked for me, try it." Didn't Doesn't tend to work because I have more than enough experiences that say, "Hey, look at this is how I attracted it." And I also needed to have more understanding of my enemy. And then poof, right away, I ended up finding this holodynamics that showed me the scientific proof of why government can't work with the system structure that it's set up with, why our legal systems can't function, why our family systems aren't working. I mean, it gave the complete picture of everything that I was looking to prove. And it just showed up in my life as soon as I'm like, okay, I'm looking for this information. Like it was saying you needed scientific proof, and then poof, it showed up. Um, so now I'm getting myself out of seclusion, and it was saying, okay, now you have to improve on your communication skills. So then I started going into Toastmasters, and as soon as I joined it, within I think 2 weeks, I joined a contest and won. So I know how to communicate, but I was getting a lot of people that were saying, you're really off on the topics that you're talking about. Naturally, I'm talking about the things I talk about on YouTube. And, you know, as, and some of these are professional people that are frankly really, really fucked up in their beliefs. I mean, one guy is a motivational speaker, really thinks he knows it all, and um, not really recognizing that we're coming into a depression. He's saying it doesn't exist and everything's just really, really peachy. And he's more focused at motivating people in real estate. And a lot of people, his clients, aren't really as successful as they used to. So he feels that he just needs to tell them the same information more over and over and over again. And he's trying to tell me, look, at I'm successful. Now everybody's taking my course 2 and 3 times. And it's like, okay, you manipulated people into hearing wrong information over and over and over again, and it's making you rich, but it's not really changing everybody else to be rich. And yet you're trying to tell me that what I'm doing is completely wrong. This guy also, one of my talks was about we are going to be heading into a depression, and it will be a good thing because we need to get rid of this two-tiered system. It's basically a slavery system where the top always is the one that earns all of the money off of the slave labor of people, the ones that are actually doing the work, doing everything that the rich guy is making money for. He's actually doing no work. He's just manipulating people to doing the actual work and getting next to no money for doing it. And he was saying that I'm crazy, that there's no way we'll ever get rid of a two-tiered system. We need to function that way. And it's like, wait a minute. You're telling me that I need to live in this poverty so that you could be rich, that or I have to jump over to the other side and manipulate other people to be slaves in order for me to have the wealth that you think I deserve. Like, to me it was just total insanity. And naturally he's getting paid and I'm on a freaking welfare system. So um I'm already being judged as being a little crazy, and yet I know what you're thinking about is really harmful to other people. And I could feel in my heart how much pain that's causing other people, and it affected me. So those words were stirring up the frustration in me, and this is what I needed to calm down with. So that's what the problem wanted, is to just constantly calm yourself down and work on your communication skills, that how you are communicating is not effective enough. And that's why I'm doing this YouTube channel. And a lot of it was a lot of my problem, which was communicated in this way. It gave me this information. When you communicate, you know, what is it you want? What is it you want? It will always tell you something through your intuition. Listen to that voice in your head, because it will be true. Just try and make some sense out of it. But it was letting me know that I lost my confidence. You know, I was completely confident before, and then when I found out all of the systems don't work, and it was like I was more trying to put a round peg in a square hole, and I got all the confidence in the world. If it can be done, I can do it. And, you know, got lots of anchors, graduated from programming with 89% while I'm going under a lot of abuse, living off $800 a month while feeding 3 kids and an abusive man in court just about every week. And I only had a grade 9 education. I mean, I can accomplish anything I want to set out to. But I wasn't sleeping, I wasn't eating, and after 9 years, it started to affect my physical health. So while I was really, really smart at, you know, having all the confidence in the world to be able to do anything that was possible, um, I really, really lost my confidence. And then when you're on a welfare system and everybody else is judging you and telling you you're crazy, and, you know, the name calling that goes on, it really, really lowers your self-esteem an awful lot and your confidence. And then when you can't communicate with other people, and you take responsibility for that it's you, it's not everybody else, then it's affecting your confidence in yourself. So that's what I knew I needed to do, was up my confidence level. I know I will find employment. I know I will be more effective in what it is I love doing if I increased my level of confidence. So that's why I'm doing this YouTube channel. And if I put something out there, then I should be getting positive responses. I should be, you know, having some effect that increases my confidence level, which it, you know, within 2 months, there's like 91,000 views of my videos. It's like, if that don't raise your confidence level, and I'm getting a lot of positive responses from it. So it's like, yes, I'm getting on there. I'm getting the track. I'm, you know, I'm getting better at it. There are a few negative comments coming at me, and those I'm using to help me improve on my own communication skills. And I know it's a matter of learning how to send a little bit more love out there, how to be calm during the process. And there is another problem that I am working on, which is the smoking addiction. And I know 100% when I get this, when I get damn near 90% good at transformation, then I'll be able to quit smoking without any effort, without any, you know, addiction should just completely disappear. The amount of effort that you go towards your addiction is the same level that you'd be repelled from the behavior of it. And I always knew this. I always knew that when I get to that state, I'd be knowing the answers to everything. So I really, really use this smoking addiction to really understand problems in transformation, because we are addicted to our beliefs. We are addicted to the rules we live our lives by. We are addicted to the chemicals that create the experiences that we create. So if we can manage to transform the addictions that we have, you'd see a global transformation instantly. And I'm not there yet, but in my next video, I'll show you the process that I'm using with the smoking addiction, and hopefully from the example of that, and see where my logic is coming from. It'll help you see how to transform your problems yourself.